Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2017 love reading with Divine Love Tarot. I just want to say so sorry that this reading is late. I'm so sorry, and I hope I don't ever have to do it this late again. It's like what, 2 weeks behind the other readings, but I had issues with allergies and my throat, and I just was not even able to do any readings. So I'm here, and hopefully I can make it through this reading without coughing you guys in the outer space, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Look, before I get started, I want to say thank you, though. Thank you for joining me. If you're a subscriber, I really appreciate it. As a new YouTube channel, it's just always like crazy to see that anyone can even find me, much less watching the videos and leaving comments and feedback. So I'm just very grateful right now, and I want to thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and start the reading, though, because I know you've been waiting for it. Okay, we're going to do the past, present, and future spread, 3 cards in each position, and let's go ahead, okay? The first card you have in this reading is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, the next card you have in this reading in the past position is the Devil, but it's in reverse. And the next card you have in the past position is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let's start with the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles can represent that you might have met someone at work. Or that you met someone who you felt was relationship material. Okay, so you met someone and you felt really good about them. You and this person could have even, started like a solid foundation towards having a relationship. Could have been someone you met on social media also, all right? But it could have been a time where you and your partner came together to sort of meet, make future plans or um, even, excuse me, even coming together to compromise after having an argument. Okay, so this can also indicate possibly just a time where you were very busy at work. All right, that's also another thing. 3 of Pentacles can represent someone who their focus is not on the relationship. Your focus is on work and other things. So maybe you just didn't have, at that time to focus on a relationship. All right, because then we move into the next card, which is the Devil in reverse. So the Devil in reverse represents someone who might have overcome a toxic or codependent bond. Okay, maybe a time where you were releasing emotional baggage, or you were coming out of that type of energy. Maybe you realized that your relationships had a pattern, or that your dating life had a certain pattern, and you realized that you had to make a change. Okay, maybe you were codependent on a partner that worked a lot. This is just an example, and you realized that you were maybe stressing this person out, and it was just because of your own um, insecurities, okay, whatever it was that was causing you to attach to that person. Because the Devil in reverse, it can also signify that maybe you guys came together for a sexually charged relationship. The sex was very of much the forefront of the situation, but now that has subsided. So it's not necessarily that you've got rid of that person or rid of the relationship, but that aspect, that uncontrollable sexual bond that kind of clouds everything, has subsided, and you can now focus on other aspects of the relationship. Okay, so that's one way to look at the Devil in reverse. But it's good to see the Devil in reverse. That means that, either you're trying to come out of that energy, or you're realizing that, what, you need to make some changes in how you approach your love life or situations. All right, some bad habits that you need to let go. Okay, this can also indicate that you might have resisted some outside temptation to your relationship. Okay, so if you were in a relationship, if you are in a relationship, then you might have been very tempted to do something in the past, but you did not go through with it. Okay, maybe it was someone at work who was really tempting you, and you were having a hard time, not going after that person. All right. You also have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse in your past position. And this can indicate that you were having a hard time maintaining the relationship, or that outside factors or outside obligations were affecting your relationship, or that maybe your focus was not on the relationship but on other things. Okay, Aquarius, so that's, one little story that's opening up is that maybe you're in a relationship, but there was someone at work or someone on social media that you were very attracted to, okay? And that attraction or that relationship, not necessarily cheating, but Three of Pentacles can also represent a love triangle because all threes can. And that was taking the focus away from your actual relationship and your actual partner. Okay. And so basically, this was a time in the past where you were just not focused on a relationship at all. Now, it can also indicate that you did meet your partner at work. um, you guys might have had a heavy sexual attraction that clouded your judgment, and you were coming out of that. You might have been coming out of another situation, all right? And that's why you were maybe unable to prioritize the balance, because maybe you met someone and you were still in a state where you weren't really able to give this relationship your focus because of the residual aftermath of being in a devil upright situation. Okay, Aquarius, so let's go ahead and see what's going on in your current position. This is the present energy. So you have the Justice card in reverse. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then you have the Two of Swords. Okay, so when we have justice in reverse, this can indicate that you might feel that you being treated unfairly, or you've been treated unfairly. This can also indicate that you're not seeing things for what they are, okay, or you're not taking account of the role that you have played in however the situation of your relationship is now. So, um, you know, if you maybe when I see this card and I feel like, you want to be in a situation so bad that you kind of ignore some of the warning signs of the situation. Justice in reverse can represent someone who sees that their partner is not necessarily what they want, or sees indications or red flags, but they want this person or they want this relationship. And it may not be the partner, maybe the relationship. It may be aspects of the relationship that you're just not focusing on, you're not paying attention to. Okay, and so you're coming out of a past situation where, once again, your focus wasn't on the relationship. Okay, so now here you are in the present position, and you're still not quite seeing things for how they are. Um, Justice in reverse may indicate someone who wants to be in a relationship, but they're actually not quite ready. So maybe you're still trying to get over this devil situation. Okay, Aquarius. And so you want to be in a relationship. You met somebody that you feel like is relationship material, but you're still kind of confused, or you're still just not quite ready to give your all to the situation because you are holding on to your fears from the past. All right, because that's another indication of the Justice card, is that you're not able to let go of past hurt or past fear. All right, so things are just not in balance for you right now. Okay, um, you have also the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles in reverse this is telling me also that you might want to open up to your partner. Okay, maybe you're treating your partner unfairly, okay, because you are scared, right? Which is what this is indicating. This is a fear of rejection. This could be someone who's holding back, all right, feeling guarded, or you're letting go of the fear. So you could be wanting to open up to your partner because, like I said, justice is saying that this person could want to be in a relationship, but they're just not quite ready. So you're at that point where you're trying to figure out how to open up to this person again after being in a such a bad situation, after coming out of such a bad situation, such a heavy energy. All right. I mean, whatever you coming out of this devil situation could have really affected you, could really affect you in future relationships, especially if this devil energy was with the partner that you're still with. Because sometimes the beginning of a relationship can be very rocky, can be very heavy, a lot of negative things can happen. But if you are in love with this person, things can come around, especially if you've been dealing with somebody for years. Then you guys come around, things change, and this person wants to be with you, but you're still afraid of how they hurt you before. So that's another scenario, Aquarius. It just could be that some of you have been in a relationship for a long time with someone and you're afraid that they're going to hurt you again. So you're not seeing them clearly because maybe they're not going to hurt you again, but you're not seeing that because you're too afraid. Or you're afraid to open up because you are seeing for who they are and you know they might hurt you again. That's another possibility. All right. We have the Two of Swords here. And the Two of Swords is someone who's ignoring something. It could be two people who are ignoring red flags in the relationship. Or this is blocked emotions. Okay. You're blocking your emotions and the relationship can't move forward until you release that block, until you open up. And you want to open up, but you're just very afraid. Okay, this can also indicate that one partner may not be ready or may not really want to be in a relationship, but the other partner won't give up on them. Okay, this card can also represent fighting, like maybe bickering, petty fights, or that your thoughts are just all over the place because you need to make this decision and you're just afraid to decide. So your thoughts are getting away. They're getting the best of you right now. All right. This can also indicate that you're ignoring your true feelings. Okay, so if you're ignoring your true feelings, that is someone who's not seeing things for how they are. And you need to let go of that fear of rejection. You need to let go of that fear of being hurt again and open up to your partner. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the future position. Now, in any scenario, it could be quite the opposite. It could be your partner that is afraid to open up to you. Okay, and you're also now, because if this person's afraid to open up to you, you could be afraid to open up to them as well. So it could be a situation where you're both kind of holding back, or your partner wants to give you love, but because you're holding back, they're also holding back from you. And not out of fear, but just out of not wanting to waste their time. Who wants to waste their time on a person that isn't serious about them or that in the past may have not even really focused on them. All right, so that's another indication, another scenario. So in the future position, okay, we start off with the Ten of Cups. All right, I like that. Next card in the future position is the King of Cups. And the next card in the future position is the Empress. Holy smokes, Aquarius. Now, this is what this is what I call coming full circle, okay? Coming around the mountain. Here we go. So, in your past, let's just go. Let's deal with the cards now, and then I'll put it all together at the end. All right, so you have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups represent a coming together, okay, of two people. You see sorry about that. You see the imagery in the card. Cups, the 10 equals completion. This is like as good as it gets, okay? You guys are feeling, this is the future. So in the future, there's a possibility for a coming together, a closeness. Could be possible marriage. Could be the possibility of a proposal. Um, Coming together as a family. Maybe you guys have children and you're blending your family together. Okay, but this is a time where you're feeling emotionally content and secure. Okay, this could also be a possible pregnancy. All right, but Ten of Cups represents the best emotions when it comes to being in love and being in a relationship. It just is a good omen. Okay, it's saying that, it's not just one of you, both of you are feeling good about this relationship. All right. You also have the King of Cups. And the King of Cups, if this is a person, okay, this could be a person. Maybe if you're an Aquarius female, you might be dealing with a Pisces male, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or even this might be you, Aquarius, okay, if you're a male. but you may be feeling very romantic. Okay, you're embodying the feelings, the emotions of the King of Cups. You're feeling kind and generous. You're feeling emotionally secure, romantic, passionate. All right, this is someone whose emotions run very, very deep. This is if this is not either one of you, but I think it's one of you in this relationship, it's just a time where you guys are very harmonious. Okay, this is also another card that might indicate marriage or a proposal. Okay, so your in your future is looking amazing compared to the present and the past. I'm like, I want to know what happened. Like, this must have been one heck of a decision and one heck of a uh coming, letting go of your fear, because you just kind of propelled yourself into another reality here. You have the Empress, okay, and the Empress represents the ultimate female. Okay, so we have the King of Cups and we have the Empress. The King of Cups is looking towards the Empress. Empress represents the ultimate woman. Okay, she's caring, nurturing, warm, loving. This can also represent unconditional love. All right, there's a lot of passion here. Fertility. So once again, this is another card that indicates that the female in the relationship may be pregnant. Um, but this card is indicating that your partner kind of thinks the world of you, okay? They want to pamper you, they want to nurture you, they want to take care of you. If you're a female, that's how your partner feels about you. Your partner is the King of Cups, and he wants to take care of you and just love you, okay? And he's probably wanted to do so since you met him way back here at the Three of Pentacles. But, you had to go, you had some things you had to go through, all right? But he's stuck around, he's still here, and you guys are on the same page going into the future. Okay. Another scenario, if you're an Aquarius male, you might have met a woman at work. Okay. And, you guys, it's still the same scenario because there's still that heavy devil energy. And at first, you might have seen her just as someone that you were sexually attracted to, but you always saw her as relationship material. Okay. So, male or female, you always saw this person as relationship material. You guys just had to go through some things to get to get to this beautiful. I mean, this is a beautiful future. This is a beautiful future. I don't even know. I think this might be the most beautiful outcome of everything I've done in August. Okay, because there's not one. I mean, yeah, this kind of warns against some sort of excess, but these two cards just make me feel so good. I can't even think of like a warning. Oh, you better do this or don't do this. This is just saying that if you make your decision, if you open up, okay, open up and let go of that fear, okay? Be realistic. Don't be unfair to somebody who's trying to love you, okay? Don't be unfair to the new person in your life because your ex hurt you. Okay, that's what I'm kind of getting from this. One aspect is someone who met someone and they know that was a great person. You met a good person. Okay, you met a good person, but you're coming out of some heavy toxic shit. Okay, sorry to curse, but when you see the devil, that's some heavy shit that you were coming out of. And so, yeah, it was going to take you some time. You were not going to be able to just give this person your all. Okay, and you know you kind of know that, and you weren't really making the relationship your focus. But here in the present position, you're just afraid. You're so afraid, you don't know what to do. But you're ignoring your true feelings. You're ignoring your true feelings, and you're not being fair to someone, okay? You're treating someone unfairly because you're holding the past against them. Whether they hurt you in the past and now they're trying to do right by you and you're still holding it against them, or someone else in your past hurt you, but you're holding that fair, and so therefore they're basically receiving the brunt of all the bad things that happened to you in the past. But once you let go, once you release that fear, once you let go of the past, once you see, you know, embrace your true feelings, give this person a chance, this is what you have waiting for you in the future, Aquarius. And God bless you, because that's amazing. Okay, so I mean, I guess this is what you really call saving the best for last, because my gosh, I could not have from these first 6 cars. There's no way that this is what, I would have expected to see at the end of this reading. So someone's having babies, someone's getting married, someone's coming together and blending a family. Okay, someone's going to be pampering the heck out of their partner, or they're going to be pampering the heck. You guys are just going to be loving the heck out of each other. Okay, there's a couple that's come a very long way with each other. All right, they've come out of some heavy negative things and they've come now full circle into having the kind of relationship that they both want. We've had one person who stuck it out with somebody that they knew was the right person for them, and in the future it's going to pay off. All right. And you have someone else who had to learn not to hold the past against somebody who wants to be with them. Two people who were possibly scarred or scared from things that happened to them in the past, and they had to learn how to communicate, let go of hurt and old hurt and fear, and move into, greatness. All right, Aquarius. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I pray that this reading resonates with everybody who who receives it or who watches this video, because it's excellent. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your August, the rest of your summer. You can kind of take this as a mid-month reading, but I think this is going to kind of encompass probably most of the energy of August and going into September also. So thank you guys once again, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye, Aquarius.